And with that, guys, let's get straight to review. We might not be able to cover everything, but me and Sam did discuss for almost 20, 15 minutes discussing what can we talk about. We do our best. If we miss a couple things, guys, comment below your thoughts, your theories. We know that we're not known for One Piece stars, but we do the best we can. We give our best theories out there, and we hope we get them right because we do. We're very happy about that. Join the Discord server too if you want to discuss it because we would love to continue discussing about these last two chapters that we about to discuss right now. So, Sam, go ahead first.
All right, first we know the whole Oden and Taki relationship literally throughout the entire time they're in sea, never in Wano. And literally had their son and daughter literally in separate ships from Whitebeard
No. They have both kids inside Whitebeard's ship, but he brought both kids with her. But I'm really fascinated about that. That means Whitebeard gave them a whole bedroom for them to do the nasty. So I'm really happy about Whitebeard, the brother.
It's a big ship. It's a very big ship.
But I'm
That's
happy
a cruise ship right there. You cannot be surprised if you're people making babies during cruise ship vacations or something.
Yeah, that's very true. And and it's pretty interesting. So they were born in sea, but not born in Wano. So that's pretty fascinating. So they don't really have a homeland, but they know the parents' homeland is Wano because we also find out that Toki said that she don't know where her parents are from, but all she knows about them is that their homeland is from Wano. So it's pretty interesting. She has the future fruit to time travel, or the time for the time travel, but her homeland parents are from Wano. But she is pretty fascinating about this. Like, we're learning so much bits and pieces about everybody in this whole flashback. Is really fascinating.
Definitely, for sure. And then we know that for Orochi, during time of Wano, Orochi has been, we figured out like how throughout the entire time he made this plan. Technically, he was talking to this old lady who had the clone fruit, telling him like, no, your family got robbed of its position because your father poisoned all the other vice captains and everybody from this land of Wano, and just because he wanted to be shogun. But since he got caught, he had to kill himself. And your family went through the mud in the name, and that's why you're not shogun anymore. But that was some bullshit. Come on, man.
At the same time, this old lady that I feel like my theory is the grandmother or some way connected to Orochi, some way or another, is that she is technically influenced Orochi, but also brainwashing him because it's technically not Orochi or the it's not Orochi's fault. It's that one is brainwashing, saying that it's all the people's fault of the Kozuki clan. In reality, it's the grandfather's fault. He was power hungry. He was dead ass poisoning, killing these people just to get all the power under his name and under all the 5 lands of Wano. Like, damn, that's kind of messed up.
I'm wondering right now if that oldie was really the grandfather that's been power hungry this entire time and all that shit like that.
I had a feeling about that, but it's hard to say since it's a girl, it's an old lady.
But then again, you don't know what gender or who he is with the clone fruit, and
that's what I was
the most craziest shit that can happen. That's like Mystique in any X-Men movie. You can disguise yourself as whatever you want, and you have no idea this entire time, and you can be very screwed from it.
So it could be either way of whichever you want to lead to. So it's very hard to say which one could it be. So it's very fascinating of what happened. I feel bad for Orochi. I mean, for the Suzuki Oden, for the man right now, he passed away. So technically now it's also Orochi being a puppet in the sea until Oden comes back. And it's been 4 years later. And still not back.
And technically, we don't know what's Oden's official real dream, but he just wants this adventure. He wants a great end to his adventure. That's why he didn't want to be tied down to be Whitebeard's 2nd Division captain.
And then right after the chapter ends, chapter 965 ends with Roger, Rayleigh, and Shanks and all of them beating up the Navy because most likely the Navy was trying to fight or capture Roger. And Roger looks freaking built. So nice to actually see him front page and actually not in a whole silhouette or flashback, nothing like that. We actually see him full body and it's amazing. And he says, my end is nigh. So he knows already or had an idea about his disease. But let's get on with the next chapter. What did you think about that, Sam?
That was even better. There was so much more even to say. The clash between Oden and Roger, which really one-sided because literally Roger used Divine Rupture from Roger. The Divine Rupture onto Oden. That's the first time
we ever see attack from Roger.
And yeah, you always see him clash with people, or you always see just one panel and silhouette shot, whatnot. But we never seen a real attack from Roger.
or the most conversation we ever have gotten from Roger. This is the most ever conversation we ever heard him talk to people. Before it was literally about his speech, about him saying, "Found the One Piece." That same flashback that has been shown to us in the whole entire series. We're in chapter 966, and this is the chapter we see goddamn Roger, the captain of the pirates and everything, talking so much, and it's amazing. And he
like,
does that attack.
He literally gives his Roger splaining. I'm gonna say Roger splain, not mansplain. Roger splain of no, this is not the. You see all this, this scope and everything. That this is. They tell you it's the end of the world, but no, it's not the end of the world. I figure out that the world government was lying to everybody and checking everybody that they're hiding one last island that holds all the secrets, and I believe it's treasure. But I don't think it is treasure. I think it's something worse, which they would say the weapon, which was they're trying to hide.
Which we're gonna get to in the end, because that's when they reveal it. But that clash between Whitebeard and Roger himself, the clash between that is freaking amazing. Of how they go head boom, and they didn't even clash. They just hit with the
They didn't
hockey
touch. It was like the conquering hockey from both sides collided with each other, and the island was shook. The ocean was shook. The ship literally tipped over. It was insane.
That was freaking amazing. And then they fight for 3 days, day and night. And then they took a rest day of 4 days later. So it's freaking amazing. They literally been going at this for almost 10 days. And that's freaking insane. And then they have a gift exchange. And then we also learn about Teach. So Teach.
Which we learned that he was an orphan that begged his way to join into Whitebeard's crew.
Makes sense.
And he seemed to be loyal. He seemed to be a pretty tough guy. Mm-hmm. Honestly, the lips reminds me of Usopp.
I was gonna say that too.
Reminds me of Usopp too. And I'm thinking like, hey Usopp, you won't do the same thing that Teach would do, will you? That
I hope not.
You better not. But yeah, to have rumors from Buggy and Shanks and like, yo, he's never slept in his life. And like, how would you know if he was never part of your crew?
So it's hard to say, because Sam believes that he does sleep, but I told him and convinced him, saying that Buggy is a guy that hears rumors and stories from people, and he always talks to Shanks as his best friend. But Buggy's the type of guy that most of the rumors he has heard in the stories, most of the time that we had heard talk to Luffy or talk to Shanks, actually become true. So this story about Teach never sleeping can actually become something that we don't really know, but can actually become true. So we're going to learn more stuff about Teach down the line, so that we've been learning about other characters. So maybe it could be true. That's what I feel like. It's possible that he has never slept, my guy.
And I also want to bring up the crewmates of Roger. If we know Rayleigh and Gabin, apparently Gabin is the second right-hand man of Roger, not
Makes
Bullet,
sense.
not from the One Piece movie, guys. Sorry, so we don't know how much of it is true. But apparently Roger was enough. It's like, yo, I don't want you guys to get hurt. Let me fight Odin. Meaning Odin could actually beat Rayleigh and Gabin.
Or maybe go on hand-to-hand combat. Maybe to actually fight. But beat, we don't know. But Roger with that still single one shot. Oh, freaking amazing. I love that. And it's deserved.
Or else Roger really wanted to fight Odin, because he really wanted to fight. Because remember when he was fighting the Marines, he was like, oh man, they could at least bring Garp or Son Goku here to fight. I was like,
because we know Garp could actually do something. Garp took out and helped back-to-back Roger to take out the Rock Pirates. We know how strong Garp is in this again. But let's go to the meat of the story, the meat of the message of this chapter. That Odin could read the poneglyphs, the secret message that's been going on for so long. And Roger has met 13 years ago on this voyage that he's been gone, and he landed to the destination of the final log post. But he said Lodestar Island. But he said that's not the actual last island. And there's one more. However, the 4 poneglyphs is an actual map that connects to the actual last island, but it's forbidden to read because nobody knows it, and it's a relic from the world government saying do not go there. But you know, when you tell people don't go there, people are gonna go there. It's a more of a hint saying don't go there, guys. Do not enter. People are still gonna enter because it's a human intuition to want to see what the hell's in there, for the curiosity, for them being nosy. Right, Sam?
Yeah, definitely, for sure. At least right now it's confirmed. Roger was not the one who made the whole poneglyph, but he figured out that the poneglyph is a map to this final island. And apparently it's the world government that created these stone poneglyphs rocks or something like that. We don't know. We honestly don't know why they want to hide this fact. We know there's a hidden weapon, according to Robin and her family, her village discovered and stuff like that. But honestly, the world government was trying to hide all of it and not destroy it, or just literally doing something else with it. And we see first time Roger begged. He had his head down, kneeling, like, "Yo, Odin, please join my crew. I need your help before my life ends. Please let me see this last island." And I was like, bro, like, so this was Roger's last wish. It was to literally explore the entire world, even the last island, every little island. He wants to see what's in there.
And that's beautiful, because that's like me watching Odin, because Odin was stiff. So like me and Sam were like, wait, hold up. What the hell do you mean about this? Like, it's just so much information that's jam-packed of what Oda is doing. Like, so much information and telling us about this stuff. And Oda is like, hold up. We're like fans right now. I can't breathe. And it's just so real.
And definitely, for sure, when Odin, when we know he's the narrator, he's like, before I knew it, I just said, I want to go. Like, right. It just left out of my mouth, like, right away. He wanted to know. He wanted to go to. And
I love how Oda does expression for Newgate. I think he does the best expression for Newgate to me, because I love Newgate expression. Be like, sure, I guess I don't want it to be, but you're like family, but sure.
You know what he reminds me of when he went like, he
reminds me
of Don when it came to Luffy and Ace leaving the island and stuff like that. They're mad at them and they're trying to hide their emotions.
Oh yeah, because Newgate did not want him to go, but he's like, yeah, you're family, but at the same time, I'm not your father. I cannot say no to you. You're my brother, so all I could do is support you. So I guess go ahead.
Odin
I love it.
And his crew were part of Roger's crew. You can even say Monosuke was also part of Roger's crew, and
also his daughter, Suzuki, I think is what she's called. I can't remember correctly.
Hamura?
Something like that. We're close, but it's been a while for her name. But yeah, so technically,
honestly, kind of funny when you said, like, I haven't spent time with baby in ages. Oh, really? Your son?
Yeah, your son Ace. That it took almost 2 years to be born. That's how bad. Like, yo, still praise that woman for holding a baby for 2 years. Praise her. But yeah, so that's pretty interesting. And then we enter Skypiea, and that's freaking amazing. And now we find out that Roger was not the one to mark his handwriting there. That was not his handwriting. That was Odin's handwriting for Roger. That's freaking amazing. And Buggy, stop trying to steal gold. Let that bell be there. Thank God he never stole it. So that's freaking amazing. And we also get the doctor saying that he has 1 year to live as well. So much happened in this chapter. So much impactful. And Oda himself said, show it to me, Roger. You show me the final chapter of your grand life spanning adventure. Show it to me. Freaking amazing, man.
Totally, for sure. I think the Skypiea Island, that was his last poneglyph to find. And now, finally, in less than a year, they have to find that last island. And then even afterwards, like about 1 more month before he dies from the disease, he gives himself up or something like that. Actually, no. I am so stupid. This is way before even the rock pirate battle.
Yeah.
This is what means he would have to either find this last island before he fights the rock pirates, or literally before. So
within the 12 months, he is gonna find it. Odin goes back to Wano, and then the rock pirates. Then after that, he gives up with Garp. It's because I remember Garp takes him to get executed. So it could be that the rock pirate leads to.
Because I know for sure it's not fair to not have Odin to see at least the last island. And I'm pretty sure Roger wouldn't want to rob him of that for sure.
And plus, Cat Viper and Dogstorm is there too.
There still needs to be the exchange of having either Roger to take Odin back to Whitebeard so that he can take him back to Wano, or they had to completely abandon Odin, let him go off his own to go back to Wano and with his family and everything, which we don't know. Maybe the meeting spot supposed to be is the Rock Island that Roger and Whitebeard was supposed to meet up, and and this island turned out to be an all-out war between rock pirates and the Marines and Roger. But we don't know. This is so insane. There's so much information, so much theory to put into this. I don't want to go off even more because this video really got a whole lot longer than it needed to.
As you guys can see, Sam, feels the same way as everybody feel and as us feel. So if you feel like this as well, let us know down in the comment section down below. We might separate the live reaction review separately since we don't want it to be too long, but we might do, or we might put it, if it's under 30 minutes, we might put it together, but if it's like way too long, we might just put it separate. Much easier for you guys to consume anything like that, because we know some people like the reviews, so let's see how you guys feel about that. So let us know how you guys feel about it in the comment section below, your thoughts about the chapter. Let us know how you feel about it. Let us know. Like the video as well, and if you want more anime content for the new year of 2020, let us know if you like the One Piece content that we put out. Subscribe. Other than that, guys, see you guys next time in the new year 2020 for January 6th for the new chapter.
Peace.